a charge off on a person's credit report is an unreal debt. I encourage people never ever pay a collector, but don't ignore them either.
Right.
Okay. What we do is we use a validation of debt to go after collectors. Now, if the debt is with the original creditor, you still owe it as the consumer. But after 90 to 180 days, the original creditor charges the debt off. They get paid some way or the other. Carmika, you may want to chime in on that, but they get paid some way or the other. It's written off, insurance, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But the problem is I know that both parties are released of any financial obligation to that debt once the original creditor charges off. When the collector buys the debt, which they do it for pennies on the dollar, they come after my clients and say, hey, listen, I want you to pay this debt. So I tell my clients, if you're in my program, don't pay the debt, but don't ignore the collector.
Right.
Don't ignore them because they can take an unreal debt and make it a real debt. They give you an option when they send out that first letter. They say it's two parts. The first part says, it's come to our attention that you owe this debt. We're representing Bank of America, Visa, whomever, and we're collecting this debt. The second part of the letter is the most important. It says, if you wish to dispute the validity thereof, you may do so within 30 days. Most clients have no idea what that means, so they throw it in the trash.
Or they just ignore it.
Just ignore it,
Yep.
And so what I tell people, that's what makes this illegal transaction, this sort of gray area illegal transaction, a legal transaction, because the collector's not demanding you to pay. They're giving you an option. They say pay or dispute. And what we're going to do is exercise that second option, which is disputing the validity of that debt.